Hey, Loudon High School. It is Monday, April 20th. Welcome to another episode of LHS Live. Today we have 6 special hosts for today's theme, the Loudon Bunch. Say hello to Zoe, Jaden, Tori, Emily, Michaela, and myself.
Hi. And today I believe we have a special guest today, Mr. Martin. He's going to be giving us our office update. So here you are.
Mr. Martin, let's hear it.
So what's up, guys? I am actually on location riding down Highway 11 right now as we speak. Cinco is going to be open tomorrow, so make sure you get your Cinco Amigo food. I know I'm missing it. Really, really happy and proud tonight to be doing lots of hope for our Loudon High School seniors, a very, very special group. You guys know who you are. Obviously, you guys are very, very dear to my heart. But if you're not planning on coming out, please change your plans and come out and just celebrate this group of seniors. They're a great group of kids, very, very successful group of kids. So we are still in the office, except me, obviously. I'm riding down the road on a trailer. It's very shady. So if this is the last time you see me, I love you guys. But no, we're probably breaking several laws at this moment. So the things I do for comedy, right? No, but anyway, we can't wait to see you guys tonight, even if it's just driving by in your car. We love you. Lots of hope at 8:20 tonight. Every field will be lit up. We've got some people working tonight that are actually working today, painting up some fields and making some things pretty special for you. So very, very excited about that. And hope you guys are too. It's the least we could do for you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Martin.
Hey, love you guys. You take care of yourselves.
Love you too.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
So, as Mr. Martin said, tonight we will be doing Lights of Hope at the football and baseball stadiums at LHS. We are going to put all the stadium lights on for 20 minutes to observe our awesome class of 2020. We really are historically the best class at Loudon High School, so
That's
I think we deserve
really
it.
true.
So come on out.
I won't
at
argue that
8:20.
one. I will not argue. Well done.
Thank you. At 8:20, put on your porch lights if you want to participate. I know I'll be there. Don't get out of your cars, but you can come and watch.
6 feet. 6 feet, guys.
You can talk to each other through the car windows.
Harper, that was only about 1.5 feet. Come on. All right, you guys have a good one. I'm going to get off here and move these things. So great job. Hope you enjoy the show today.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Hey guys, today we have a special birthday today.
Who is it?
Noah Wagstaff.
Oh,
Do we know
that's
how old he's
awesome.
turning?
I don't know.
That was dirty, Michaela.
Well, maybe
I
he
see
can tell
that
us
he
in the
watches the
comments.
show a lot. I see that he watches the show a lot. So
Yeah.
I think that a happy birthday is in order.
I agree.
Right?
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Noah Wagstaff. Happy birthday to you. That was so great, wasn't it? We should start a choir together.
We should.
Yeah.
But we only perform on Marzoon.
Oh no. Hey guys, be like Noah. Watch the LHS show all the time, and I will be watching the comments and the chat room today. So guys, make sure to ask questions and give any comments you want, and I will try to read them on air.
Yo.
Okay, so now 2 of the people that we have in this group are best friends, but we're going to see if they are the best friends. So we are going to see who knows each other best in this little segment. So
It's going to be me.
I don't know about that. I kind of don't pay attention sometimes.
That's
But I
very
wanna
true,
win.
but
I
I
wanna
didn't
win.
give you easy questions.
Well,
So
I don't think
Emily-
I gave you easy questions either.
we're going to start asking off Emily questions about Sarah. So question number 1
Awesome.
is, when is Sarah's birthday?
This is
Already
easy.
easy.
It's November 2nd. She's a Scorpio. A Scorpio. Her birthday's on Day of the Dead, which she loves to flex because she tries to act like she's all evil, but she's soft inside.
My
Okay.
birthday was supposed to be on Halloween, but I popped out late. So
I did know that too, actually.
that's your
Okay.
question.
And now we're on question number 2. What is Sarah's favorite thing about high school?
The obvious answer is band, but I'm going to make it a little bit broader to give myself a window of, to work with. I'm going to say being involved with her school, showing her school spirit, I guess.
Her answer was football games.
Really close.
Yeah.
Football games with band and stuff.
I think that's both. That inhibits both of the things, band and getting involved. So
yeah.
Yeah, I just love the energy like at football games, and I'm definitely coming back in college.
Yeah.
Question 3 is, if Sarah could meet any one person, living or dead, who would it be?
Stevie Nicks is the first person that came to my mind.
Yep, that's the answer.
Yes!
Fully correct. Correct. Good job, Emily.
I didn't even take a breath. I knew.
And
we've talked about that so many times.
Yeah. Sarah thinks she's connected energetically and magnetically to Stevie Nicks.
I am. Absolutely.
Question 4 is, what is Sarah's favorite food?
I know it's something from Cinco Amigos. I don't know if it's a specific dish. I know she talks about she really, really likes the chicken at Cinco's. I'm going to say Cinco's in general, but if I have to be specific, the chicken, the shredded chicken at Cinco's.
Her answer was anything from Cinco's.
Man, correct. What is that? 5
You're on a roll
now?
You're on a roll.
And question 5 is, where is Sarah's ideal vacation spot?
Okay, this one's kind of hard. I don't think it's the beach or something. I feel like it would be more of a mountain range, because I know Sarah likes to be active and hike and stuff. Oh, I don't know. Maybe
good answer.
Maybe some recluse remote cabin in the woods where she can have some pretty nature, bring her dogs and stuff. That's my best guess.
Her answer was Greece and also Ireland.
Dang it.
But what you said was a domestic vacation spot. If I could actually go anywhere, I would go to Ireland or Greece.
Okay. That's something we haven't talked about. So you learn something new every day, I guess.
And question 6 is, who is Sarah's role model?
Miss Conway, I think is a very safe answer.
Good answer.
It is Margaret Thatcher.
Thatcher. She's a British politician. She was the first female prime minister of Great Britain, actually.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Dang.
And then this question, which is a very interesting question, is, if Sarah had to shop at one store forever, which one would it be?
Marshall's, 100%, no hesitation, all the way.
Got it.
That is the best store.
See, Emily is not a huge Marshalls fan, and I've tried to convert her.
Well, see, we've only been I've only been to Marshall's whenever I've been with you, and we've only been a couple of times, and the times that we've gone, it's been Christmas, and there's nothing there. I will say I got my favorite pack of scrunchies there. I have a pack of 6, and they are incredible scrunchies, and they were $6. And I think you're forever for that.
I'm wearing less than half price lipstick from there right now, actually, because I get makeup from there.
I also smelled the best candle of my life ever at Marshall's. It was this ginormous fat candle. I think I was telling Michaela about it the other day, actually. It was just this fat 3-wick candle. It was a stained blue glass. It smelled from the heavens, but it was too expensive for me to buy at the time. It was $13, and I just didn't have that to spare. And I've never been able to find it again. And we went back hunting for it. Yeah, we did. I dream about that candle. I don't even remember what it was called.
Well, now we're going to go on to question 8, and that's, what's Sarah's dream career?
I mean, you're going to college for industrial engineering. You've told me your whole plan of life.
I have told you my life plan.
And come back, and you want to do agricultural stuff in Loudon, and then you want to end up being a politician here. I can't give you one answer, but you're going to college for engineering. I know that. Maybe I think my best guess would be coming back here and doing something in ag engineering in Loudon.
Her answer was
you mentioned it.
Yeah,
you mentioned it.
I did mention it.
Got all the bases covered.
I thought that was your end game. Once I do all this stuff, this is what I would like to end up doing. But I didn't know it was your dream career.
And now this question, who is the better driver?
Okay. Listen.
I asked this question for a reason.
I really think it's me. Listen, I know I've wrecked a car and all. Oh, I know I totaled it. Oh. But that was because I was being dumb, not because I was a bad driver. Don't be on your phone when you're driving, kids. Like, I know people tell you all the time, but like, that was the single worst day of my life because I've had horrible cars since, and it was such a good car. And I thought that was going to be a really good day because someone paid for my $1 sausage biscuit at McDonald's. The person had to be paid for it. And I was like, oh my God, today's going to be great. And then less than 6 minutes later, my car was totaled. Anyways, I still think it's me. I know Sarah's going to say it's her, but she's still like, when she drives, it's me. But I know she said her.
Yeah, she did say her.
Whatever.
And
I have all my headlights at any given time, though.
I got my car without the headlight, and it's not my fault, and I got it fixed.
The last question is, what does Sarah get made fun of most often for?
Being a horse girl. She's a raging horse girl.
That's a really good answer.
Was that not it?
No, she put taking selfies.
Oh, I don't make fun of you for taking selfies. I hype you up.
But when we're having a conversation, like say it's at Conway's office, I pull out my phone, and if it comes past like right here, okay, it's in like selfie zone, and then everyone's like, "Oh my God, Sarah's taking selfies again!" Like, you need to stop. Like, you
Sarah,
have a problem.
when I tell people about you, I don't say she takes a lot of selfies. I say she's a raging horse girl.
Maybe that's what the answer to the question should have been.
I think I know you better than you know yourself.
Maybe a little bit, because I did go catch a loose horse this morning. So
I rest my case.
Okay, Sarah, now it's your turn to be on the spot.
Could go really well,
Question
could go really bad, but we'll see.
Question 1 is, what are Emily's favorite and least favorite zodiac signs?
One of each.
Okay. So I want to say your favorite would be Scorpio because we're the best, but I know that's too easy, and that can't be what you put. I feel like we've talked about this, and as a general rule, you like vibe with like Brian more than me, so I'm going to say like Sagittarius.
That was her favorite.
And what's the least favorite?
Everyone makes fun of Cancers, but you don't. So I'm not gonna. It's not Cancer. Oh, you said you hate Taurus people. Rip, Kris. You hate Taurus people. Is that the answer?
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
Yeah,
got it.
Sag and Taurus. To be fair, I don't know a lot of Taurus men. I think that that's different. I don't like Taurus women generally. Now, if you all in the comments or people watching are like, astrology's not real, don't judge someone based on what sign they are, I don't. I still talk to everyone. But just as a general rule of me going through my life, these are the people I generally dislike and I do like.
Taurus, bad vibe. No.
I pretend I do not see it.
So question 2 is, what Crayola crayon color is Emily?
I'm going to give you a little bit of a lead into this question because it's very wide. I stole this directly from Miss Brewster's and Carly's, or Miss Henson's best friends. The answer to this question comes from a very specific thing that Miss Conway said to me once in an office. You were there. It was regarding a color. Go.
I think it's something in like the pink or purple family, more towards pink though, because you're like a pinkish red type person a lot of times.
Any guesses?
What's a pink red? I don't know. Pink red. There we go. That's not a color. It's pink red.
And the answer to that one is fuchsia.
So pretty close.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fuchsia's pinkish red.
Yeah.
It comes one time I asked Miss Conway what my aura color was. And she said fuchsia. And I was like, okay. That's where that color comes from. And the next question.
It leads into the next question, yeah. So what is her actual aura color?
We talked about this. You are a cool color. You are blue.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
we had another conversation about this. I'm remembering things. See, I pay attention sometimes.
Now, question 4 is, what is Emily's biggest physical fear?
You have dreams about getting nightmares about getting like kidnapped or like robbed or something, or like beaten up. I don't know. Physical violence against her. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's pretty on point. Her answer was torture and murder, or home invasion, or kidnapping.
This got really dark, but
It's all good.
I just know it's something we've talked about on multiple occasions.
And
That wasn't very
question 5
easy.
is, how many siblings does Emily have, including Alf's kids?
For those of you who don't know, Alf is my mom's boyfriend, and he has some children.
oh no.
Yeah.
That's rude. Including Alf's kids. That's rude.
Yeah. It was too easy.
Okay, and for context, Emily has only ever lived with like one of her actual siblings. So it's not like these are people I should know.
Yeah. You've literally only met one of them.
It's more than 4. Because doesn't Alf have 4 kids or 3 kids? I don't know. Are you counting your half sibling?
Yeah.
5 or 6?
The answer is 6.
Okay.
So
I knew
you
it
got
was
that.
not 7. I knew it was
Alf-
not 4.
Alf has 3, and I have 3.
Okay.
And now, what is the first instrument that Emily learned to play, and how old was she?
Piano. Because her mom taught her. She was very young, like preschool or kindergarten age. So I guess like 4 to 6.
She was
5.
It's piano, and she was 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Good job. I didn't think you were going to get how old I was.
I knew you
And-
were really young. I just didn't know.
The next question is, how many houses has Emily lived in?
Okay. Your current house. The first Tennessee apartment that you lived in Knoxville. Arizona. Florida. Back to Arizona. 5?
Yes, dude,
Yep.
you got it.
Okay, because you always tell you're like, and then we went to Florida because we were trying to get away from a hurricane, and then we went back to Arizona because there was a hurricane. Yeah, okay.
That
Now-
was good, dude.
This next question was my favorite. What is her go-to Dunkin' Donuts coffee order?
I will accept my
Child's
keto. I will accept
Yeah.
my keto or my non-keto version. Whichever
Okay.
one.
We've only been to Dunkin' like once when you've been keto, and I know it like involves like hazelnut or vanilla or something.
Yeah, that's why I
But
gave you the
you're-
option.
Okay, the normal order is a large cold brew iced coffee with the regular amount of cream, no sugar, and a shot of mocha.
Yes.
Yep.
Because I ordered the same thing, but with sugar and occasionally with caramel.
Yeah,
So, 'cause
or like
Emily-
raspberry or something.
Yeah, Emily is my greatest coffee influence because I first went to Dunkin' with her. So she was like, it's okay, I'll just get you what I get. And then
Yeah.
same order.
And question 9 is, what is Emily's party trick?
Oh, her hand mugs.
Yeah.
She fits all these mugs on one hand. It's like 11 or 12 or 13.
13.
Okay. Yeah. And
I
you
did-
don't believe it until you see it.
I did the dishes for a lot of years, and I got tired of making 2 trips, so I just started looping them on my
She just
fingers.
started stacking mugs, man. It's wild to see.
I have really strong hands.
And this last question, what are Emily's 3 strengths and weaknesses?
This is not a right or wrong answer.
Yeah.
I just want you to tell me.
Okay, because I was about to say, what? Okay, strengths. You're smart, obviously. You're very funny.
Oh.
You're good at like giving advice and like telling what type of person someone is, which I will say, and then I ignore you when you tell me. Anyway, and then weaknesses. Ooh, I don't want to like roast you too bad on live TV.
No, go ahead. No, I want you to. This is why I wrote the question.
No.
I set myself up.
I'm not going to do you super dirty. Sometimes you are too like focused, not too focused, but too worried about like, I don't know, the way people perceive you. You can be. See, like as a general rule, you're not, but when you are, it's really bad. And you need to stop it because stop. Second one. Sometimes you and I like to argue and we're saying the same thing to each other in two different words, like two different ways. So sometimes you and I just don't vibe. That's going to be a weakness because we're arguing over the same thing. Oh no, the final one. Oh, another weakness. Arriving to school at 8:13.
Oh.
And still coming in Conway's office before going to your other class and then being tardy to your other class. I just ratted you out to every first block teacher you've ever had. That's why she was late to your class, Miss Brewster. That is why.
Do you want to know what's so freaky? I just got a remind message from Miss Brewster. At the exact second you said that, Miss Brewster sent out a remind message.
Yeah, it's probably saying, Emily, I am disappointed in you.
Well, with that concludes this little segment, and I hate to say it, but Sarah seems to be the better best friend of you two.
You know? I know. She got more
She didn't
right.
miss any of them.
Yeah, but I did give a lot of like range answers, but none of my ranges were like horrendously off.
Yeah.
So did I though.
Yeah.
I mean, like
okay,
you said 4 to 6. The
yeah,
middle of
you
that
guys
is 5. So
you guys are definitely super close. Like
we used to be like bitter enemies, and then in 7th grade, she invited me for a sleepover because she was bored. And
that's
then
how the best friendships happen, though.
Yeah, she burnt my head with a curling iron.
I did. She wouldn't stop moving, so I did.
She just bonked me in the ear. Like I still feel it, you know, sometimes.
Well, you guys are definitely best friends.
Yay!
So now that leads on to virtual senior night, and I believe Michaela has some request about that.
I do. Also, I think that you guys are both best friends, but like Sarah got a lot of questions that I didn't think she was gonna get.
I honestly, yeah, but I curated the questions to specific things we have talked about. I was really impressed when you said pink red.
Yeah, I was too. Because when you asked,
I do remember Miss Conway saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But anywho, about the slideshow senior night stuff. So we all know that we can't have the actual in-person senior night, which is a bummer, but we're going to do a virtual one. So I'm creating the senior slideshow, as you all have been told multiple times, yet I still don't have pictures and videos for these seniors that love their class and their school so much, but they're not providing anything for me to, show them off and make sure that people know about them. So please.
Yeah, guys, this is like your last opportunity to kind of get your recognition and have your night. We've gotten a lot taken away from us our senior year. This is the one thing we kind of get to give back and have for us. And it's going to be on YouTube. We can go back and watch it forever.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments if you have sent in pictures or if you're planning on sending in pictures. And Sarah will give us that feedback.
Yes.
Well, I know I know I'm not a senior or anything, but I know that me and Michaela, we've been harping this on the last few Thursday shows, and to hear that Michaela, I haven't received any, and like my email is on the slide too and everything, but that Michaela hasn't received any, that's like sad, because you guys want to be remembered, and like I want you guys to be remembered. Your senior year was cut short, and if that happened to me, I would be devastated. So I'm just like, people need to get these in.
So Michaela, why don't you tell them where to send you in some pictures?
Well, my school email, which is Nealy, NEALY M06 @loudoncounty.org, is always open. Also, my Instagram, mak.nealy. DM me your pictures. I have quite a bit from people that actually care. So you know who you are. Thank you for that. And if you haven't, I will find your mother's Facebook. I will stalk it, and I will get the ugliest picture of you and put it in the senior slideshow.
That's why I went ahead and submitted a bunch of pictures, because nobody needs to see me.
Yeah, I specifically turn on my Facebook settings to where I can decline things that my mom posts of me from being on my timeline. I don't want my mom's pictures of me in the slideshow.
I promise I will do it. I've done it before.
She has done it.
I have pictures of you guys that you don't know. You don't know they're out there. They're out there. I have them, and they're in the slideshow, and they're staying.
Miss Smith would like to say that she sent pictures to Miss Peterson.
She did, and I had them.
Awesome, Miss Smith.
Woo!
We also have one person who is a Taurus who is a little offended that Emily is not a Taurus fan.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Who is it?
A person by the name of Ash. It's okay. Emily will still talk to you, though.
I'm not going to discriminate.
We have several watchers, mostly teachers, though.
So let's get some of these seniors involved. This is your slideshow. This is your night. You decide what gets put in this slideshow.
Yeah. And also with the virtual senior night, we're doing like little video clips. They're like 10 seconds long, I believe. Right, Zoe?
Yeah, of like people saying their favorite quotes and everything and kind of explaining them.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, kudos. Yeah. Moving on.
So,
all right.
So, senior cap and gown night. I heard about you guys getting your caps and gowns last week. So, can you guys tell me what that was about, since I'm not a senior?
Well, yeah. So last week we had a little drive-through. We just went along, where we drop people off at the car riders. And we had a nice little talk with Miss Brewster. She checked in with us as we were going through the line. And then we told Miss Henson what college she wants our final transcript sent to. And then we got our caps and gowns. It was really cool to see a lot of these teachers again. Sarah was saying it's good to get a lot of closure. I'll let her continue.
Yeah, so it's really nice to get a lot of closure, and it's just awesome that like our school administrators put something like this together for us, because I've been talking to a lot of people that like I'll be in like the honors program with at UT, and their main complaint is like their schools haven't communicated with them. And I think we're just really blessed that our school has communicated with us like this, because we have our caps and gowns. We can now go take more senior pictures, We got to say kind of goodbye until whenever graduation is to some of our teachers. We got to just drive through and see everyone, and it's kind of the best we can do in this situation, but it's just really good that our school did something like this for us. So thank you to whoever put that all together.
Yeah, for
Especially
sure.
for
And
community.
our school, I heard nothing of that.
Emily, go on.
Okay, sorry. And not even just with the cap and gown thing, but our school, Mr. McIntosh, I almost called him Mac and Scott because that's what I call him.
Oh no, you've been exposed.
Miss Peterson, all these teachers that are helping with this live show and, keeping us really updated on social media as our virtual Spirit Week. I really am proud to call myself Redskin in this time, because there are so many, you can just tell how much these teachers care about us and about all of you, because they continue to make sure that we're entertained and we're still being involved with our schooling, and we still get to, have some interaction. It's really, really nice to go to Loudon High School right now.
And I know that
I don't
when I was
know
going
another
through the
school with
drive-thru.
a news magazine.
Yeah, I don't know either. And I know that when I was going through the drive-thru to get my cap and gown, I overheard Miss Carly asking people about like the food drive and making sure that they had food provided at home. And I know a lot of schools, like Knoxville is such a massive county or like school district, that I haven't heard much from them about stuff like we're doing. And just knowing that our community cares so much about us to ask like, hey, are you good with food? Like, are you fine? And to also provide that, it's just amazing.
Yeah, Miss
Loudon
Brewster
is such a good place.
Miss Brewster has more than once, sent out reminds. Even when I went to the drive-thru, like, hey, if anyone needs anything, let me know. I can deliver to you. I've had obviously Miss Conway is always looking out for people that her people, she checks up on me. All these teachers really show how great the community of Loudon is. So, leading into our next topic, I think we can go to
Emily, we actually have a video.
Oh, sorry.
We actually have a video that we want to show you guys.
Lee recommending all Tennessee schools stay closed for the remainder of this school year. And although it's for extra precaution, that option does take a lot of special moments away from this year's 2020 seniors. This week, though, nearly 160 students will be picking up their caps and gowns at Loudon High School. And WATE 6 on Your Side's Kirsty Crawford talks to some of them about what this means.
Hi, Kayla.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good day.
Drive up, say hello, and grab a cap and gown.
Picking up my cap and gown and then turning in my final transcripts for college.
Not the normal way Loudon High School seniors pick up their graduation attire, but we're not in normal times right now.
I was really grateful that I was able to pick it up and see all my teachers again, even in the safety of my car.
Scott McIntosh, the Loudon High School principal, saying he wanted to make sure seniors could still get their cap and gown. They've worked for 12 years to reach this point. He also personally knows how important this part of senior year is.
That's yours right there, sir. The biggest thing is, speaking as a parent of a senior, is some of these seniors want to get into those things and want to get out and get some more senior pictures taken, get the family pictures and things like that.
His daughter Kinsley helping pass out gowns to her friends and classmates, saying it was good to see everyone, especially since their senior year hasn't been what they expected.
Everything's going to work out how it's supposed to, but I miss my classmates and I miss finishing out my senior year.
For teachers, passing out caps and gowns is a chance to see their students in person, even if they stay in the car the whole time.
Kind of sweet, kind of sad also. It just makes you realize how much, you love the students and how much we miss them, seeing them face to face. So trying to laugh and be cheerful and just remind them that they're not forgotten.
Principal McIntosh saying his staff will try their hardest to give seniors some of those special moments like prom and graduation, even if it's online or at the end of the summer. His daughter saying she's grateful her teachers and dad aren't giving up.
I'm glad that we have people that really, our community is wanting to help us and do everything that they can to make our senior year the best that it can be.
Reporting in Loudon, Kirsty Crawford, WATE 6 on your side.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Loudon High School plans to honor their seniors soon with a special event. It's called Lights of Hope. All of the stadium lights will be shining on April 20th at 8:20 p.m. for the class of 2020.
Well, that was a really awesome video. I think it's really cool that they filmed all that and they got it on camera because I think it was a really cool event. So our next topic can be our infamous top 10 lists. And today's top 10 is top 10 Netflix binge watching shows and movies. So this is a good chance for you guys to be interactive in the comments. Let us know what you've watched, what you haven't watched. You know, tell us what you love, what you wish you would watch, what you should add to your list. So kicking off at number 10, specifically from Michaela, is The Simpsons. How much Simpsons have you watched, Michaela?
Okay, well, let's just say, beginning of quarantine, you know, I don't have much to do. I started at season 3. Now I'm on season, 5, 6. So a decent amount considering there's 21 episodes per season.
Isn't The Simpsons, the longest recorded show, airing? That was
I believe
not a
so.
sentence.
I believe
I've
it
actually
is.
never seen a single episode of The Simpsons.
Well,
I think I've seen half of one.
Well,
I might look into it, predict the future or something.
Yes,
yeah, I see it periodically.
Yes.
All right, number 9 is The Big Show, which I haven't watched, but I looked it up. It's apparently about this wrestler for the WWE.
Yeah.
Let us know if you guys have watched that because I haven't even heard of this show. I didn't even know it was on Netflix.
Yeah, down in the comments, tell us if you liked it. I've never even heard of it.
Yeah. Number 8, we have not a very appropriate movie for students to be watching, but a good one. The Hangover. There's a series of 3 movies. It's one of my favorite series of movies. It's so hilarious. But I actually just watched this the other week with my sister because it's one of our favorite movies to watch together. Mm-hmm. It's a great movie. It's very not PG, but, you know, good to watch.
If it's trending on Netflix, you know.
Number 7, we have Jeopardy, which I will really get down to.
I love Jeopardy.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people watch Jeopardy, our age at least. My grandma used to she was a ferocious watcher, not a religious watcher every night, a ferocious watcher. You couldn't speak to her. She created no thoughts outside of Jeopardy every single night.
I have a cute, small side story about Jeopardy. So I used to spend evenings with my Nana when I was in elementary school and my dad was at work. And I would sit there with them because they would do Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune, you know. And I would sit there with the Jeopardy questions and I would try to answer the questions. I was in elementary school and it's adult Jeopardy, so of course nothing. But I would look at the topics and then get the encyclopedia set off the wall. And then I would flip through the encyclopedia set to read about the topics. And now I actually registered to audition for Teen Jeopardy whenever they decide to do another Teen Jeopardy. So maybe I'll get on TV. I don't know. We'll see. But
man, you've been rooting to be the LHS's most intelligent since you were little, huh?
I've been reading encyclopedias with wild abandon.
I watched the Greatest of All Time Jeopardy set.
Oh, Ken Jennings
all the way. You had to know it was gonna be him.
I follow him on Twitter. I want him to follow me back. Hey, Ken Jennings, follow me back on Twitter. You're 10 times smarter than me, but please do.
All right. So down to number 6, we have Money Heist, which is another thing I actually haven't watched, but it sounds like kind of Ocean's 8-esque. A team of people getting together to do this really big heist to rob people. It's I don't know. It sounds kind of cool. I would be interested in watching it. Do we have anything in the chat about The Big Show or anything we mentioned so far?
No, our last comment is from Mr. Cherry about the cap and gown video. Come on, guys, we're slacking. Talk to us.
Yeah. Anyone in here watch Money Heist?
No, Cricket?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to look into it. Well, number 5 I have watched, which is Love is Blind. You know, I've never watched The Bachelor or anything like that, so this wasn't, my first choice of show. I was just getting real bored in quarantine. So I got into this and I actually binged it. I watched the entire season in a day and a half. I did not stop once I started watching it.
Kylie and I we picked a show to watch together and that was the show. And I'm telling you, when we started watching that, we got in that mindset kind of like your grandma did with Jeopardy. And it was oh my God, that happened. I can't believe this is happening. You could not stop us from talking about it.
Who was your favorite couple?
Goodness, I can't remember their names. I liked the the girl that got down on her knee.
Yeah, Gianna.
Yes, I like her, and I like them together.
Damien. My favorite couple was Cameron, and I can't remember the girl's name, but it was Cameron, the scientist guy.
Yes, I know exactly
the girl
what you're
who was
talking
with.
about. I love
they were my favorite couple. All right. Well, number 4, which I know Sarah has seen and is very adamant about. Oh,
Miss Smith has binged Love is Blind.
Yeah, it's a good one, isn't it? Miss Smith, tell us who your favorite couple is.
Let's see, I'm watching the chat. Come on, Miss Smith, who's your favorite couple?
I'll move on to the next one until we get her response. At number 4, we got All American, which is yet another show I have not watched, but I know Sarah has, and she said she really liked it.
Yeah, so I watched it when it first came out, like episode by episode on regular TV. And then I missed some episodes and I got super confused. So I have to like go back and watch it on Netflix. But I really like it. It's kind of like average, like classic stereotypical high school drama, but like everyone's rich. So it's kind of cool to watch that. And then like, what if I had a lot of money? But
Yeah, I know. I'm currently watching it right now. And if you miss 5 minutes of one episode, you're lost because so much happens within one episode. Like I think I'm on episode 12 of the first season, and I thought I'd already been through the 2 seasons because so much had happened.
And it never gets old.
Yeah.
I know this isn't on the list, but that's kind of how I feel about Dynasty. It was when I was watching
Dynasty.
Like
the
everything's
new reboot.
happening all the time. Yeah. Well, number 3 is Ozark, which I also, you guessed it, have not seen. But I read a summary. It sounded sort of Breaking Bad-ish, kind of. There was some money laundering stuff in there. The picture looks a little creepy, don't you think? So
I know.
Let us know.
Said, I think her dad watched it. Somebody's dad.
Yeah, my dad watched it.
Did he like
it? A dad
yeah,
show.
he said that it was a really good show.
Let us know in the chat if you've watched it. Please participate.
Josie Jenkins. She loves Dynasty. Join the club. We need to have a Dynasty club. Trashy soap opera club.
Elizabeth Gillies it's the person who plays Fallon. She's like one of my finest celebrity crushes. I love Elizabeth Gillies. Anything that she's in, I will watch.
I want to be her.
Anything that she sings, I will listen to. I just love her so much.
Josie has also watched Ozark, and she is a fan. Josie is a fan of Ozark.
Awesome.
Thank you for coming in clutch with watching things. Thank you.
Thank you. So, more things that I love. Number 2 is Schitt's Creek, which is just the finest show. Mwah, mwah. An incredible show. This is Miss Conway's favorite show, and she's the one who told me to watch it. She also tried to get Sarah into it, but I don't think she picked it up.
I just have a backlog of shows I need to watch. I was talking about it with Brian the other day, and there's just too many shows, and surprisingly, I've barely watched any Netflix in quarantine. The weather's been so nice. I've just been like living outside. So,
being a horse girl?
I am being a horse girl. I'm Brian Peterson, being a horse girl.
It's just a great show. There's comedy, there's drama, there's romance. It's got everything. Like, I think that Canadians just know something we don't know. This is a Canadian show.
Miss Michaels would be happy.
Miss Smith says that Cam and Lauren are her favorite couple. And
Lauren, yeah.
That is her name. Okay.
She thinks Amber looks like Miss Hicks.
Amber.
Do we agree?
She does a little bit.
A little bit.
She also likes Ozark.
Amber and Miss Hicks have such opposite personalities. It's hard to see one.
I'm just going to smile and nod because I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, Miss Smith, Cam and Lauren, that's the best couple out there. All right, so I think you guys all saw it coming. I know we did. Our number 1 show is Tiger King, which, don't crucify me, another show I haven't watched. I understand.
I haven't seen it.
I understand the whole Carol Baskin killed her husband thing. I get it. It's on TikTok. It's on Instagram. It's on everything. I get it. I just haven't watched it. But I know it has been raging since it came out.
Yeah.
So tell us in
good.
the
It is
comments,
so good.
did Carol kill her husband? And if so, does it matter?
Has anyone in here watched Tag King?
I have.
Oh, you like it? What? Explain.
Well, like when I started watching it, I was like, oh, this is probably just going to be like an average documentary about just like all this. And you get into it and it's such a mess, but in some way it's also an organized mess.
Yeah.
And the whole thing with Carol Baskin, I started watching it later than like when it came out and everything. And honestly, I think she did kill her husband.
They're all crazy too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's not a single person on there that does not have a criminal record that isn't like maybe a little sociopathic, just a little bit.
So
like
Josie is making a case. Josie's making a case in the comments. She said, how else would she know about the sardine oil? Come on, guys.
Exactly.
Cover your husband's sardine oil, feed him to the tires, and put him in your septic tank.
Well, she was also talking about, in one of the episodes, she was saying about how cologne doesn't really attract the tigers to attack. It just makes them want to play. So that kind of shows it a little bit more.
I might watch it. I don't know. I feel like at this point, it kind of happened with Game of Thrones for me. It's too late now. I feel like for me to start now. Like I never watched Game of Thrones, and then whenever everyone got angry about the finale, I was like, well, it's too late now.
My dad canceled the HBO subscription 2 weeks before season video. No one used it anymore. And I'm like, you're telling me you could not have kept it for 1 or like 2, 3 more weeks? Come on. So I cried, and I still haven't seen season 8.
The worst betrayal of 2019.
My dad.
All right. Well, anything else in the comments about our shows?
Jonathan Allen, Flash, the man. He says Carol Baskin 100% killed her husband.
Word,
and
Jonathan.
Josie's talking about she changed the wording in his will. The lady is insane. Okay.
Yeah, she did change the wording.
Good point. I'm gonna pretend I know what is happening and say good point.
Didn't they open up a trial against her again because of the show?
Yep.
That's wild. I would be so mad just trying to get famous and then I go to jail for murder.
True. Like you already got away with it and now you got to reopen the trial. You're like,
and you got to get away with it. Yeah. No.
All right. Well, I think that concludes our top 10 for today. I think Tori has some stuff to mention about a behind the scenes video.
Yes. So if you've taken any of Miss Peterson's classes, we do a lot of videos and everyone gets to see the finished product, but no one ever gets to see behind the scenes. So we have a new episode 2, bus safety, and we have a clip for that.
It's high, but it's worth it. It's good as fuck. We need to, yeah, so if you're like that, and you lean over just a little more toward this, just lean in toward the dashboard like that, yeah. And you see, yeah, like that.
Good morning. Trooper Pettigo with the Tennessee Highway Patrol. The reason why I pulled you over was you did not stop for a school bus with its red lights flashing. Is there any reason why you did not stop?
The bus was taking too long and I've got to get to a meeting in 10 minutes. But officer, I didn't see any kids crossing the street.
I've already stopped 2 times for the bus and I'm already late for work.
The bus was pulled over. I didn't know I was supposed to stop. It was taking too long and I had to do my makeup.
Mom! Mom! I was distracted. Look at this.
This is my gym. This is my gym.
What?
School buses have flashing red lights and stop signs that fold out from the driver's side. Tennessee state law requires that all vehicles must come to a complete stop when they're driving in either direction and come across a school bus with its lights flashing. You risk up to a $1,000 fine and possible license suspension. We hear lots of excuses, but we take school bus safety seriously. We need you to as well. Together, we can keep our kids safe.
My name is Johnny Hernandez, and I'm here with my LHS crew, magazine crew, yeah. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history of LC in Loudon. It started in 1923, and it's been going on for 96 years, yeah.
So, Redskin Radio is doing a podcast every Thursday at 5 for LHS News Team. And they are also doing a baseball. So, go to their website, redskinradio.com, and go and watch that podcast.
Yes, go check out Redskin Radio. A lot of updates there. And also, follow us on Twitter and on Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And turn on all the post notifications, because if you're a fan and you like Loudon, you're going to do it because you want to hear all the updates. That's going to be LHS_newsmag. Do it. Trust me, it's worth it.
Or LHS Redskins.
We have Sergio joining us late. He says hello. Hi, Sergio. Thank you for watching.
What's up, Sergio? Well, I think it's about time for us to wrap up, huh?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Tune in again on Thursday, the 23rd at 1:30, just like normal. Sarah, you want to tell us what we got in store?
Yeah, so what we've got in store, number one thing, we have a reboot of the original LHS Family Feud. Check it out if you haven't seen the video. Oh, Noah's back. Happy birthday, Noah. He's late tuning in. Happy birthday. We sang you happy birthday.
We did sing you happy birthday.
Yep. Okay.
It was really bad.
Again, go back. It's on LHS News Magazine. The same channel, back, I think it's about 2 years old. The original LHS Family Feud, starring Rodney, several students and teachers, students that have now graduated. We're rebooting that. We're doing that again. There's going to be 2 episodes. One is this Thursday, and then one is going to be at a later date in May. Super funny, featuring current students and current teachers. It's just going to be great. Family Feud, funny, comedy. We're making fun of everything at LHS. Nobody is safe.
It really is very funny. Like, Sarah wrote the script for us. It's an awesome script. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
And I laughed. Just reading it to myself, I laughed multiple times. It's a great reboot, and I'm glad that we're doing it. We also have In La Cocina with Miss Perea. Tune in to see what she's going to make next week. I love watching cooking shows, so watching her make stuff is so cool to me. I like how domestic it is with her and her family. And then we also have Meet My Pet, which is also one of my favorite segments because I love little animals.
If you want to see Miss Sin's cute dog, I believe it's a dog, tune in.
Winston.
His name is
What an
Winston.
incredible
We're
name.
All excited. We're all excited. Okay, I think it's about time to wrap up, guys. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye. Thanks for tuning in.
Watching.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye.